Hello everyone. We are Group 2. As we are part of an ethical hacking course that's being run by Chino University in Zimbabwe. And would like to show you to demonstrate a denial of service attack. And for this attack, we'll be using a tool called Slowloris. That's the tool that we'll be using to effect the attack. And some of the other resources that we'll be using to carry out the attack will be, we've installed Apache Server 2.2, and on Apache Server we've set up a test website. So to start, I'm going to start my Mozilla Firefox, and once I start Mozilla Firefox, I'll type my IP address for the website so that you can see the website that we've set up on Mozilla Firefox. On Apache, sorry. 0.0.1/test. So this should load. So this is loaded. So Apache on Firefox, we've managed to load our website. So that means our website is running and it's now accessible. Kali Linux we've managed to already install our Slowloris, the tool that we're going to use for this attack. So I'm just going to navigate to the folder that contains the Slowloris code, Python script that we're going to use for the attack. So I'm going to navigate to that folder, and then I'll press enter. I'll press ls to list all the contents in the folder. So you see the slowloris.py. That is the Python file, Python script that we'll be using to carry out this attack. So for now, we will leave it here and we'll come back and we'll run our command. Right. So before we start our attack, we'll need to find out a few things. And the first thing that we need to find out is the IP address of the server that we're targeting for this attack. And for us to do that, we'll run ifconfig, and press enter. And we see that the IP address that we need is 192.168.37.128. So that is the IP address of the Apache server, and that's the IP address that we'll be targeting for this attack. But for now, we just need to check if our Apache server supports load balancing. So if our Apache server does not support load balancing, it means it is a good candidate for this type of attack that we're trying to do. So the code that will allow us to check that, it's called LBD. We put a space, and then I'm going to paste the IP address. So once we run this, it should be able to tell us whether the Apache server that we want to target for this is able to support load balancing or not. And if it does not support load balancing, it means it is a good candidate for a denial of service attack. I will press enter. So our code is running, so it's running the check, and it's already returned the result. And as you can see, it says 192.168.37.12 does not use load balancing. So this means this particular server is a good candidate for our Slowloris attack. Right. So now that we've checked that, and we've checked the type of server, what I just want to show you is how quick, before we start our attack, I'll open a new tab. I'll type in the IP address of our website that we've already set up on this local machine, which is test. I'll press enter. You see it takes a few seconds just to load. Just to prove the same point again, I'm going to copy this IP address, and then I'll put it in another tab. If I press enter, you see it takes at most 2 to 3 seconds and our website is on. So now, just to prove that there's an attack now, so we're going to start the attack. Once we're gonna start this attack, and for us to start the attack, we're going to run this script that says Python 3 space slowloris.py minus P, and 80 means the port that we're targeting is port 80, and minus S means the number of sockets. We've specified the number of sockets as 1000. So by default, Apache server is configured to accept less sockets than what we specified. So by flooding the number of sockets that Apache server is able to access, it means we'll be able to stop genuine requests accessing the particular website. So I'm going to press enter to start running the attack. So now that I've started running the attack, it's creating sockets. I'm going to go to our particular website. Remember, it's HTTP. It's HTTP 127.0.0.1/test. Just to show that, let me open a new tab. I'll paste the IP address of our website. I'll press enter. Okay, so our website is still up and running. That is why when I did paste the enter the code, it means our attack has not taken over all the connections yet. So we'll give it a few more seconds to see if our attack, once it starts taking over that, we should be able, it should take us longer, it should make it impossible to access our website. Okay, our website is still on, our site is on, it means our server is still accessing there. Okay, I'm gonna open another tab, see if we can access. I'll put in an IP address. Right, now as you can see, it's not loading, our web page is not loading as fast. It means the attack is now denying us access to our particular website. So imagine this to be a website to your e-commerce platform. Imagine this to be the website to your banking portal where you want to do your banking, and an attacker is flooding that particular web server that's hosting that website and denying you access to do your banking. And I'll try to even just to show you an extra way. I'll open a third tab and I'll try to run this, and as you can see, these three tabs, on these three tabs, I cannot access this website that I was able to access before. It's not there. That's why it's keeping us on this Google page. And if you look at this button that's moving from left to right, left to right, left to right, it's showing us that the connection is taking longer. And this is because of our attack that we're running. So this connection will only take place once our attack starts recording. Thank you for that. I'll see you in the next video. We will show you the defense for this type of attack. Thank you.